Oh my gosh, guys. I should have been using this computer all along. Let's see. Wow, this is so much better. So sorry, guys. I hope you guys come back here and join me. I'm trying to create a banner right now because I had to log in and do everything else. This is on my MacBook, which is so much better. I am not going to use that other computer ever again. Right, okay. Give me just one moment to create this banner. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me. Just scroll across. Okay. Wait, ticker. Okay, guys. Wow. Yeah, and look how much clearer this camera is. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay, so I'm not using that other computer anymore. We're going to go with the MacBook. It's just the MacBook, sometimes it's so easy that it makes, I don't know, it's just totally different from any computer I use at work or anything. So I'm scared I'm not going to know what to do on it or something. But obviously this is better, right? So anyway, thank you guys for bearing with me, and thank you for coming in, and thank you for saying I'm looking good. So what we're going to be recapping. Well, first of all, last night, I want to congratulate Jules because she reached her 200 members and she created an emoji for me. In honor of my marriage that she's so supportive of. Tara is a girl that was on Love After Lockup that was briefly a co-host. I probably need to edit that. Anyway, but so Jules created a emoji for tender love that is just for me for like her 200 member emojis. I was so excited. And she said that she is excited that someone is recapping her and she's happy. I'm happy. Everybody's happy. She did a great party stream last night on Just Jules. So today what we're going to recap, I've never watched this channel before. So it's a channel called Dirty Bitch X, and I'll put that in the description later. And that's DIRTY space BETCH X. Oh, did it sign me out of here? Hold on. Gosh, y'all, it's always something. Subscriptions. Sign in. Okay, here we go. Let me find it again. And the person who runs the channel is, her name is, she goes by Cooch. I'm assuming not her Christian name. And this is what I know about her. I've never talked to her or anything like that. I do know that she is, oh, let me make sure I did one thing. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Reset. Okay, hold on. Okay. I did turn the monetization on, so if y'all do want to send me super stickers, I'd be really excited because I very seldom get them. Gosh, I'm so happy this computer is working so much better. Texting one of my mods. Okay, so anyway, I'm back here. See how much better this computer is? MacBooks, I guess, are amazing. So what I know about Cooch is that she has this channel, and I used to see her in chats. I guess, I don't know, it wasn't that long ago, a few months ago. I'm not sure if it was a year or what, but there was some sort of controversy about she and some other creators. I've never watched her channel. She and some other creators, apparently she did some intros for them, and she didn't feel like she got paid for them, I think. And so she got into a fight with some other creators. I don't know who she is cool with or whom she made up with or whatever. Mikey is someone that has been in the community for a while, and Mikey is, I'm not sure how far we're going to get to go with this recap because Mikey is difficult to discuss. Mikey is 21 and he's been in the community for a couple of years, since he was about 18 or so. And I don't want to diagnose Mikey. I'm going to be very careful with my words here. He's 21 now. I believe he is still in high school. So there is something, there's a little bit of a disconnect cognitively, I think. And I think that to be a 21 or 18 and have these friendships with the women that he does have friendships with, and some of the subject matter is, did feel a little odd. And he gets very mad very quickly, uses some very bad language sometimes, and likes to think of himself as a gangster. And Grape, it sounds like I'm telling you what I do know. So, but maybe that does sound like that. But Grape, thank you for watching. So Coochie was done wrong by John and his moderators, especially when his mom died, but then she went off with that creep Phil. That's what I know. Okay. So anyway, thank you, Tammy. So Mikey, usually for the most part, he and Jen have been very good friends, and has been very protective of Jen. Hi, Ari, welcome. And he's been very protective of Jen. They have gotten into it a couple of times, and they have recently gotten into it over something I'm not sure what it's about, but he apparently is pretty upset about it. And he went and did a tell-all on Cooch's channel, which is called Dirty Bitch X. And after the stream, I'll put that in there so you guys can watch the interview for yourselves if you want. But let's recap and see what happened here. Okay. Okay. The name of the stream is Mikey has a horrible case of gingivitis and is ready to clean it all out. Mikey tells all. This is the photo. Okay. So we start, and Cooch does not seem to have an intro, which is, I'm not a total fan of the long intros, so that's good. And there's some people in the chat. Everybody. She's saying hello. There's a lot of people that I see in Jules's chat. So she and Jules must be, I know she and Jules are friends because Jules ended her stream the other day and said, Cooch, what's going on? So let's see. So she's here talking, saying hi to everyone. Oh my gosh, there's already she has a waiting. Her little thing looks festive and fun. Excited too. She's excited. It's good to see everybody. She's got people waiting. Sugar and spice, butterfly kisses, Queen of Sheba. She's saying hi to everyone. Let's fast forward a little. Absolutely. So, and her channel is apparently on the rise too. Just like Jules's had. I believe Jules said she had 600 something people that she had subscribed or members or whatever. Again, if you guys like this channel, subscribe, like, all the good stuff. Okay, so she's talking. 100% more than glad to offer my channel to give Mikey a voice. She's offering her channel to give Mikey a voice, and Mikey it's not working. Okay, I'll just has a loud voice sometimes. Let me see here. Mikey, when he gets upset, can use some very descriptive language and just gets up. What I feel like is a little inappropriate about this is that, not necessarily her interview, but just about his involvement in this community, is that that's odd. There's no reason to give me there's no option to give me a super chat. My friend said, I think it's because I didn't turn monetization on before, but if you guys do like it, donate to the Cash App. And if you guys do want to support the channel, and you can put a little note in there for a request for a recap or whatever. I like doing this for fun. I don't need the money for anything. It just makes me feel good when somebody sends one. Anyway, so so Mikey, I just feel kind of like it's socially, I don't want Mikey, if there are some issues there, to believe that socially this is how you handle problems with people in your day-to-day life. Let's see. Mikey's got a cool tattoo of a snake and says he's going to get a pentagram. Okay, well, that sounds like a solid decision. So Cooch is saying she's going to give, and Cooch I think is a very creative name and a very interesting choice. She's saying she's going to give him a voice here.
How did I do this last time?
She's dropping the link for him. Dropping the link.
Okay, I figured out the banner.
She's figuring out the banner.
Let me see how to.
I mean, she just looks fun already, doesn't she? She looks fun. Okay, she's figuring out how to get him up there.
Pretty amazing, but Mikey's not good.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Let's see. We're fast forward until Mikey.
I'm like this in my 40s.
Okay.
So
this is so funny. She's 44 years old and she's acting like a 15-year-old.
Trying to get to where he first comes up. Okay.
Looks like. Let me see. Invite him.
Okay. And we're trying to get when he first comes up to see what he says.
Hello, you're on stream.
Okay, so Mikey's up. His picture is not up there. I don't know if he's going to appear on camera.
Jen, leave Muzz alone. What he said was ignorant.
So Mikey's first thing he's saying is leave Muzz alone. And that what Jen said about Muzz was incorrect. You look, thanks, Princess. Okay. So he's very defensive about whatever was said about Muzz.
And unacceptable.
Unacceptable, he says.
Second of all, it's 2022. We don't use homophobic slurs anymore.
How do I turn the super chats on, guys? Hold on. Customization. Does anybody know how to, let me Google it real quick. Because they used to be on all the time. How to enable super chats on YouTube. Click on the menu, click on the channel button to the left, right under community, click status and features. Okay, so let's see. Click on the channel button to the left. You can select YouTube. Right under community. I don't see community. Okay. Oh, community channel button. And then status and features. Feature eligibility. Advanced features. Intermediate features. Enabled advanced settings. Allow viewer manage YouTube content. Scroll down to where it says super chat. I don't see it. Permissions, maybe. General channel. Defaults. Visibility. Public. Permissions. Community. Approved users. All channels can redirect my content. Defaults. Allow all comments. Disable hold control. Channel guidelines. Welcome people to your chat. Automated filters. Guys, I don't know. Okay. So anyway, I'll figure that out later, hopefully. And let's see here. Okay, so I am monetized. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, if you would like to support the channel, send it to the Cash App, please. Anyway, let's go back. So
Grow up.
he's telling Jen to grow up.
It's so funny. She's 44 years old and she's acting like a 15-year-old.
She's acting like a 15-year-old.
15-year-old in 1980.
Yes.
Is she really?
I'm younger than her, and I certainly wouldn't act like this in my 40s.
Certainly wouldn't act like this in her 40s. In his 40s, he says.
Jen, I'll never forgive you.
He's never going to forgive Jen.
I'm done. And the racism that you displayed to trees really shows the kind of person you are. What you do.
Oh, hold on. I found something. Hold on. Let's see. Monetization. Race to make. Sorry, guys. Merch shelf avatar. I taught to earn money on YouTube. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Sorry. You're eligible for soup. Okay, hold on, guys. Oh. Guys, I think it's working now. Is it working now? Can somebody see if there's an option now? Ari, are you there? Okay. So he's telling, just happy Lily is back there. Oh, thank you. Blah, blah. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to clear up, guys. Last night when Jules was on her stream, I watched a little bit of it. Hi, Brenna. So I watched a little bit last night, and she keeps saying that she does not, you're here, but still no option. It should be. Hold on. Supers. They're enabled. And then maybe it's for this particular stream or something. Sorry, guys. Let me see if I view it on.
Hey, it's Adam from StreamYard. Do you have an exciting new feature to announce?
Okay, I see it. I see it in my YouTube thing. So I don't know if you guys go out and come back in, if it'll be there. It doesn't matter that much, but it is there, I think. Anyway, so last night, speaking of keeping things lighthearted, I was listening to Jules' stream, and someone asked her why she and I fell out. And, you know, I'm using the term fall out loosely because we were never super good friends to begin with. And so what happened was, it's there if you refresh. Yay, I figured it out. Thank you, guys. So what happened was the night that, and Jules and I had been fine as far as I knew, and we weren't best friends or anything, but I did go in there and watch her streams. And I've said this before, but I don't know if her memory is, if something is wrong or whatever, because when someone asked her that, she's saying the wrong, she's not giving the correct answer. So it was the night that Jen did a parody about Jules, and the parody was not nasty. And to me, it was funny. And I know a couple other people that thought it was funny. And I made some comments during the parody, and they weren't anything ugly. Jen said something. She put on some lip gloss, like she's putting on some like bright pink lip gloss, and she's going like, and she said she's using Hanson of the Sally. And oh, Beverly, no need to apologize, or nobody's going to get punished for being late. She's using Hanson of the Sally, and I made a comment like, haha, not Hanson of the Sally, or whatever. Well, when she was done, I made no comments like, you know, get that filthy bee or anything like that. B is in bitch, not like a bee. It's a double entendre. See what I did there? But it was nice to see her doing something, because she gets so upset. Not just her. I like it when anybody does something that kind of, without getting upset and being like, well, I'm calling her job, or I'm talking to the FBI, I'm calling the cops, I'm calling, you know, all that stuff. And I'm a good, oh, at Brenna, yeah. And all that stuff. It was kind of funny. So, and it was lighthearted. It was nice to see someone just not taking everything so damn seriously. So when I went to Jules's chat, I said, I thought the parody was fun. You guys, please don't fight amongst yourselves in here. Let me put something up. Hi, Beverly. So I said something in Jules's stream. So, oh, I'm sorry. First of all, when I went in there, there's someone named Kamikaze Kate who I like a lot. And I was seeing where the stream in Jules's room was disappointed in me for not defending Jules. I didn't say anything good or bad about her in the stream. And not Brenna, excuse me. I was looking at Brenna's name. Kamikaze Kate made a comment that she was disappointed. And I said, I'm sorry I disappointed you, Kate. I thought it was refreshing to see Jen not so angry and making light of some of this. It was funny without being nasty. Well, Jules just went ape. Like that, at that point, she was talking about how my marriage was going to fail, and you know, someone should do a parody of my Tinder dates, and just told me that there was nothing that was funny about it, and blah blah blah, all this stuff. And I mean, it just kind of blew my hair back. Like, what? And I thought it was an extreme overreaction to what I had said. And I definitely did not go in there attacking Kate. I said, I'm sorry I disappointed you. So that is what happened, guys. That was the extent of it. So as far as any sort of falling out, that was it. And I would just think, I don't know, that was it. And she just, her version of events is that I went in there attacking Kate, and that she had to come to her defense. And then I got all, I don't know. Anyway, it's not what this is about. This is about the interview with Cooch and Mikey. So Mikey has just told Jen that she's immature and to stop.
It's a reflection of who you are, not me, not I. Second of all, I left you because I got.
Guys, I do like to kind of remain neutral. Please don't fight amongst yourselves or attack anyone in here. We're just recapping and giving our thoughts on that. Please be respectful.
Tired of you.
He's saying he's tired of Jen.
And Jen, leave my mother alone. Leave her
He's saying
alone.
to leave his mother alone. And I did ask Jen the other day what she thought Mikey's mother was going to do. Was she going to spank him? Like because I do think the calling of parents is crazy. I recently started watching Jules yesterday. She was outside with bunnies, and yeah, it is refreshing to see stuff like that. But we were talking about in the street. I said, what do you think Mikey's mother is going to do? Spank him? And, she seemed to think that something else would happen about regarding his medication or something. But it's like, the same thing with calling Clint's mother and stuff. And someone put on Reddit, well, I noticed you didn't call out Jen for calling Clint's mother. I think it's a little different that she's kind of part of Jen's and Clint's. I mean, she's Clint's mother, so obviously part of his family. But these other people saying they're gonna, like Jules saying she's gonna call Alice. Over the behavior of her 40-something-year-old son. And I'm not suggesting in any way anyone call Jules's parents, but how ridiculous does that sound? Like, hello, Jules's mom. This is Lily from YouTube. She's been saying some stuff that I don't like on YouTube, and I'd really like for you to make her stop. I mean, what are you going to say to the parent of an adult child about what's going on YouTube? I can't imagine that Alice does not have other things to worry about. So, anyway.
Leave her alone.
Mikey is telling Jen to leave his mother alone.
This is unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
And the stuff you said is really deplorable.
Saying the stuff she said was rude and horrible.
And if you deem me a liability, Jen, I don't care.
So he doesn't care if Jen deems him a liability. And in the comments, I don't know if Jen's older than Mikey's mom. In the comments, nobody's really saying much. They're kind of just saying hi to everyone. And someone named SM is saying, yay, Mikey, stick up for what's right.
I don't care. Here's the thing. You might wish me not great things in life, but I still wish you well.
And still wishes Jen well. That's a mature statement.
That's how I am.
That's how he is.
Jen, me and you weren't meant to be friends. And I realize that now.
He realizes now they weren't meant to be friends.
And she can...
Which may be true because the age difference there is, I don't know that Mikey's meant to be friends with anyone in this group. There's not a lot of men his age that are involved in this crap. Somebody, Queen of My Truth, made a comment. Hey, Mikey, I am so sorry she took advantage of you the way she did. I'm glad you see it now. It's me. Hi. Mikey was interviewed, hi, meow, by Cooch on her channel, and I'll put this in the questions later, or I'll put this in the description later. Interviewed by Cooch on her channel, Dirty Bitch X, doing a tell-all for Jen. Hi, Lily. I believe Jen threatened and told JJ that Alice had gone legal on her, so JJ was going to call to clarify. Apparently, she went legal on the vile woman. That's what we do here. We go legal. Let's see. And yeah, Mikey and Jen do fight and make up, but he seems pretty serious about this right now.
However he wants. Because at this point, I don't care no more.
He doesn't care anymore.
Nope. Thank you. I see her for what she is. She is a racist, homophobic, and anti-Semitic person. And
I mean, those are some strong words. Racist, homophobic, and anti-Semitic. That's a strong opinion. And people are telling Mikey that they were proud of him.
I don't have any place for you in my life, Jen.
No place for him and for Mikey and his life.
Hi, Minnie. And then
so I do, guys, almost always when I'm on here will let you see my face. I really hate the little index cards. I call them index cards. It's like you're listening to a phone conversation. I like seeing the people's faces.
I just don't care no more, Coach. I don't care.
He doesn't care anymore about the friendship with Jen.
I understand.
Cooch has said something for the first time. I think it's been like 5 minutes. There is a Reddit post about this. I understand. Not sure as I don't have Reddit. Yes, there is a Reddit post about this.
She doesn't know how to be a real friend. And she was, from the looks of it, she was not a real friend to you at all.
No.
Coach agrees that Jen doesn't know how to be a real friend. This is according to her. I'm not sure exactly. If I'm not mistaken, it was about an intro or something. That's a strong opinion that never existed before hanging out in other rooms. So that actually, I did want to say something about that Out of Spoons. I was watching a documentary, and I don't want to say what it was. Oh my gosh, that was one of my points about Mikey. And I don't want to say what the documentary was because it was political, and I don't want to get into politics. But it was talking about people, and people especially who are susceptible to suggestion, that if they hear something 3 times, they think that it's true. And they showed this experiment of where they would have somebody look at 4 lines, and they said, and they would have them, and one of the lines, they're like vertical lines, and one of them is obviously longer than the other one. So they would ask the person which line is longer. 100% of the time they would say the line that was obviously longer. Well, then they brought 3 other people in the room, and those 3 other people, they thought they were part of the experiment, but they weren't. They were the bird's not, I guess, the control group. I don't know the scientific word, but they were plants pretty much. And they all said a different line was longer. And the person ended up changing their mind and saying that a shorter line was longer than the one that they knew was longer. So anyway, that was a kind of wordy explanation, but on this documentary, that kind of resonated with me. Like, if you hear something 3 times, you start to think it's true, according to psychologist on this documentary I watched. Okay, let's get back to it.
Positions that she put you in.
And she always want to bring religion in everything. And it's such a stupid thing for her to do.
Mikey thinks that she's doing a lot of stupid things.
And by the looks of it, trees put you in your place like you should.
It was interesting Out of Spoons. The documentary is called Unfit.
Jen,
it's on Amazon.
It was so rude to trees. First of all, trees were trying to be nice to you.
So now he's talking about how mean Jen was to Trees. I don't know who Trees is, or what has happened there. I've never watched Trees' channel. I don't know who that person is.
What were her exact words to Trees? I didn't watch the whole thing.
Oh gosh, I couldn't even begin to tell you her exact words because it was just a beautiful symphony of sound.
A beautiful symphony of sound.
But then it's really hard.
What is that called when you have a beautiful symphony of sound? That sounds pretty together.
To sing it afterwards because it was just so amazing, and you're still taking it in.
You're still taking it in.
I know exactly why she's asking this, because she's mad that I don't want to be like her.
So Mikey, he's still not saying the real issue why they're fighting. And they were, Ari? Maybe we'll have to recap that one too. So he's still not saying I don't know exactly why Mikey and Jen got into it.
Not.
Why would I want to be like her? She's homophobic, and that's not something I aspire to be.
That's right.
She can't be nice to anyone.
Okay, let's stop this and recap that one. What's the name of the channel, Ari? Anybody know the name of Trees' channel? Because I think we're going to stop this and maybe do one. Oh, thank you, a super chat. Yay. Thank you so much. That just made me so excited. The stream and timestamp. Okay, yeah, send it to me and we'll switch to that now because I'm finding this one a little difficult to recap just because I don't feel, it feels a little icky to me. So let's do something else that's a little bit more funny. All about the trees. Okay. Oh, hold on. Alright, boots on the ground has it. Has a picture of Jason Momoa on it. Okay. From AAT. Okay, what's the timestamp? All right. Oh, 55 minutes. She's way ahead of me. Okay. So this you can find on the show All About the Trees, which I've never watched on YouTube. And you can subscribe to this. She has a lot. She has 2,000.51 subscribers. So that's a lot. She's obviously got some content on here. And I don't know why she dislikes Jen or how she's involved in this, but let's see how this fight goes here. Okay, right now.
Nothing the fuck that you're saying in the chat is going to be hurt.
Okay, so right now we're in 55 minutes in. I don't know what's been discussed before. Jen is in the chat and says, well, hello, ma'am. Jules is in there, says Brooke supports JY. Jen says drop the link. Trees is up here with Cooch.
Or red. Fuck out of here. Drop the link again since she came back since it disappeared. So she can act
She
like
sounds
she didn't
mad.
see it. Drop the link again for her so it could be in her clear view.
People in the stream are very mad at Jen.
Is real strong. Kind of like a John Travolta. Anyway.
Brooke's in there.
I'm very petty.
Oh, this is one that was a good one. Brooke is in here talking to Jules, saying, you don't know what I'm doing, Jules. I haven't had the time to speak on it.
Have you experienced around that time with the N-word and at what point did you say you were getting off that John Yates?
When he said it, I was completely shocked, and I was kicked off the train. I will
Trigger
say
warning.
that.
It's about. Oh, thank you. It's about to get loud. Oh gosh, guys. Okay. AATT is vulgar. Okay. So here we go. Trigger warning. All that stuff. Apparently, we're about to watch a freaking smackdown. She just admitted it like that was a couple of years ago. Yeah. Okay.
That you couldn't say to my face the last time.
What are you talking about? I just got back.
So All About the Trees, and I don't know why this lady All About the Trees has a problem with Jen anyway. I don't know what the origin of that is, but so we've got All About the Trees, we've got Cooch, and we've got Jen up here. And All About the Trees just asked Jen what she couldn't say to her face.
In here and you drop the link. What you gotta say?
What you mean?
Why you
the link was dropped several times. The link was dropped several times.
Don't run your mouth
They're arguing about how many times the link was dropped.
about me.
What you mean? Don't run your mouth. Let me tell you something. Your strong motherfucking face. Your fucking penis nose ain't gonna check nothing up in here.
She's called Jen a penis nose.
Yeah, or
Bitch, look
your
at
penis
you.
don't you feel like the motherfucking Kool-Aid man, bitch. Get up in your motherfucking device, or you ain't coming over here checking nothing, bitch. You can say everything the fuck you say.
Woo! So Trees feels some type of way about something that Jen has said about her. And she is a little intimidating. Is very angry. She is Jen is it's hard to hear Jen.
Last night to my motherfucking face.
And now I'm
you didn't say that same shit when you was over here in my fucking chat when I had Maria on here, boy. You didn't have that same energy.
Guys, I can't even commentate because I don't know what's
Bitch, when you was sitting up here withdrawing and saying the fuck you was going to therapy, but you was really beating up the motherfucking spouse, bitch. You ain't have that.
talking about Jen. Wow.
Fucking energy when you was on the fucking phone, and I was truly concerned about you, whore.
She just said when we were on the phone, and I was truly concerned about you, whore.
Concerned. I was truly concerned as to why you
Jen said, no, you weren't concerned.
to beat up on your mother.
I don't know why Cooch is up here because her little index card is not blinking. She's not saying anything. Hi, Sophie. Glad you're safe.
Fucking spouse, bitch. I was genuinely concerned for your well-being.
No, you
Brooke
weren't
and
concerned
everybody
about
was
my
over
well-being,
here
bitch.
trying to support you. And what the fuck did you do? You had your fucking tongue, your fucking mouth, your fucking nose, all deep in motherfucking John Gates' asshole.
So Trees apparently is upset that Jen, she feels like was well, she put it in a much more descriptive way, but she feels like Jen was sucking up to John Yates. Those are not the words she used. I'm paraphrasing.
All deep in fucking John Gates' asshole, bitch. You know why? Because
Don't call me a bitch,
you
bitch.
think that friends are expendable when they were
And
the
you
only
don't know any
motherfuckers
manners to
who
shut
were
your
sticking
damn
up
mouth
for
and let
you.
somebody
They
talk.
were the only motherfuckers who were sticking up
Well,
for you.
Cash App
And then
should
you
cost
sit up
something.
here, and
Okay, so this woman all about the trees is very angry at Jen, and I don't know if it's just because is this when she gets I don't know. I don't know if it's just because Jen was still supportive of John Yates. I don't know, but she definitely has some strong feelings.
you act like Maria and Brooke didn't stick up for you on my fucking channel. That shit was shady as
I will
fuck.
always stick up
That
for
was
Maria.
shady
You
as
got a room
fuck.
full of
They
fucking bullies
stuck
just
up
to
for
cash
you.
Look how fast her her index
stuck
card is
up for
blinking.
you, and what did they get in
Like-
And you know
return?
what? We're still
They
Boom, boom, boom,
we're
boom,
still
boom, boom.
tried to
friends
throw
'cause
them
you don't
under
know
the
what
bus
you're
so
talking
that
about.
you can be.
Like if you were listening to this in a car with a system, it would be doing one of those where it like boom, 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 shakes the house when the car's outside.
In John Yates' good graces. This
I don't give
motherfucking
a fuck
racist.
about what John
This
Yates said.
motherfucking racist
You
good
stupid
graces.
bitch.
Jen just said, "I don't give a fuck about what John Yates said, you stupid bitch."
And they went up here and they went to
Don't
bat for
talking
you,
like
ho.
anybody's
They
listening
went
to you
for
but
bat
bullies.
for you, ho. And now you're
Don't call me a hoe. You're a fucking hoe.
Don't call me a
I
hoe.
used to
You're a
be in
fucking
love
hoe.
with you, like he was in love with his fucking
They
wife.
go
And
Brad.
that's never.
So meanwhile, in the chat, there is other crossfighting going on. And Jules is saying, "Go worry about your family, Brooke." Let's see. ATT supported Jen went on live, and when she was showed to believe she's a favorite, and then all hell was shame to call her shady. Okay, and so in the chat, there's another fight going on between Jules and Brooke.
Want to fucking happen because he loves a fucking corpse more than the fuck he loves you, bitch. He loves a fucking corpse
bitch.
more than he loves you, bitch. And you
I don't
beating
care.
him,
I'm
and
not
you
friends
beating
with
him,
him.
and you beating him is not going to make you love him anymore.
Bitch, you don't know
He's
shit
not
about
going to
me
love
and
you like
Glenn.
he loved Tracy,
You
bitch.
know,
Oh,
And I
Oh
need
yeah,
for
you
you
got
to take
fucking
that to them
comments
motherfuckers.
today, don't you dash that
He will
out.
never love you like he loved
Yeah.
Tracy, bitch. And
Yeah.
you need to know
Throw it
that
all
and chew that up in your motherfucking Cheerios.
Oh my
ho.
God, I
You need
haven't
to
heard
chew
any of
that up in your
that little
Cheerios,
index
ho.
card
He
is
will
just
not
pulsating.
love you
Cheerios,
like
ho?
he loved
Am I
Tracy,
Cheerios, ho?
And that's
What do
why
you mean?
I
am
like her
Cheerios?
aggressive
That's
stance
why
too.
the fuck he's sitting there now and settling for
No,
your
he's the
motherfucking
fucking
weird
worst.
body
But
built
like
ass
running
bitch.
his mouth like
That's
you
why
dash
he's sitting there
that out.
right now settling for you.
I think we get the gist of how that went, right? So, woo, okay. Let's let's take a look at Siwa's from 7 hours ago, because Siwa parody of my self review. This is from 7 weeks ago, and she has a picture of Jen with a ball gag. So let's review Siwa. Do we want to review that one? I don't listen to Siwa a lot, but I know a lot of people do. So let's cover this one. It's a picture of Jen with
I am to inherit
a
the
ball
answer.
gag.
She will book my way.
That was a lot. That was a lot. It was hard to recap. That was more of a, you guys can listen to that one yourselves on All About the Trees. It was pretty much a fuck you bitch exchange.
For life's fun, but not so smart moments. There's the 4-in-1 stain fighting.
I don't know. I'm here to just accommodate. I'm going to make about what was said. I'm going to try to remain pretty neutral here. Okay, so Siwa's starting. And guys, these thuggish ruggish intros are really, well, first we have like the slow jams. Hey. Okay, we're going to Siwa's. Siwa has a pretty long intro now. It's like a rap song. Oh, it's actually kind of well done here.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this fame, there's no stopping this frame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play. How I rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah.
Yes.
What it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I'm built tall, never trapped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say.
Okay. All right. That's a lot. Very gangster.
We no longer care what you have to say.
Okay.
You've already discredited your.
Siwa's mad to begin with.
Member, you're a man.
Hold on, I'm trying to find what first starts. It's hard to find what first starts after the rap. Okay, here we go. Here we got Siwa.
What's up?
We got Siwa's index card. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Long time no see. I was only here last night till about what, like 4 a.m. I'm so tired, guys. Like I'm falling asleep during the intro, like no joke.
Just well, I mean that was a long intro.
Asleep in Muzz. Don't pick on me about it either. I'm gonna do roll call just so this parody hits home a little bit more.
She's gonna do roll call so the parody hits home a little more.
Thank you so much, honey.
Okay.
Play this real quick.
Let's see.
Hey, Crank Yankee. Hey, Mona.
Crank Yankee. Hey, Mona.
Probably more legit than y'all's. Hi, Miss Diane. Welcome, honey. Day to Jade Sun.
I'm just doing a happy birthday to someone. Still happy birthday.
Not exactly PG rated, so don't.
Okay, so she's got Terry time up here, and hi, dirty bitch X. Oh gosh, hi, Cooch. Yeah, that's a good song. We were talking about your interview earlier, and then I kind of stopped because I just felt I don't know, it was a little hard to recap with Mikey and everything, and so but I'm glad that you enjoyed the jam session. So we've gone on to Siwa here, and apparently Terry time. I'm not sure how this happened, but if he would quit giving attention, he would move on. But I get where people don't want to abandon him. I don't know. I just am not sure that this community is the best journey for Mikey. So we've got now Siwa is upset about a parody done about her, and we have on the screen Terry time. And someone is saying address the mess. So what is this?
Your little ones listen.
So apparently she just said that this is not PG-13. So we're going to hear some more bad language like we haven't heard enough.
Didn't she say 6'7"?
6'7".
Yeah, he's 6'7".
Who is 6'7"? Who the hell is 6'7"?
Where'd you mess up? Yeah, JY could never get back in cool with me. I don't know who.
Siwa says he could never get back in. JY can never get cool with her.
Honey, it ain't me, baby.
No, yeah, she's singing for us.
Me, let's listen to this shit.
Let's listen to this shit. Let's do it. Y'all want to see it too?
I'm fast forwarding through most of this her bullshit.
Switch sides. Good girl.
Well, damn it. There's a commercial. Hold on.
She has predictions for us, everyone. Predictions through the dog.
Well, blessing everybody. But the big news is the prediction.
She said something about a big nose. Her makeup does kind of look like Siwa's a little bit.
Diane has told me that JY John is talking with the witch.
Oh?
I dare fucking tee you. I am not talking to JY.
So, Terry Time is on here saying that she feels like Siwa and John Yates are in communication. Siwa is saying that is not true whatsoever. No truth to it. Okay, let's see.
I haven't said a word to John. He's never get my phone number again.
Never get my phone number again.
And I do not talk to him on Instagram. I can show you my Instagram. He's not on it.
She's going to show us her Instagram. He's not on it.
There's no messages between me and him on Instagram since Keister Marie was around.
Since Keister Marie was around.
No, before that.
What an unfortunate nickname, Keister Marie.
Way before that, actually. Keister Marie was last time he talked to someone from my channel. It's before that since I've talked to him.
We get it.
Now, this is the same woman that admits to taking. I'm not sure what she said, but I'm sorry you were offended. That's not okay. All right, here we go.
I think I got every.
Y'all are going to have to see me a lot.
What else is she doing here?
That's my jam. Why? What is the point?
YouTube would be a lot more enjoyable. Yes, who didn't take life so seriously. Okay, let's look and see if there's just a little bit more. Let me see if I can get to the, we'll just go over the end of Jules's that she did the other day, last night during her, I don't believe for a moment she was in contact with John Yates. Who cares? No offense, Valerie, but if they are, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's see. This Jules videos. Saturday afternoon, touch another. She may have privated her party last night. Huh. Okay. Or is it? So I did something about logging out of my other account here. I don't know why the ball gag is on Jen's mouth here. Hold on, let's call Jen and see if she'll answer the phone for us. Should we prank call her first, just for old time's sake? Let's see.
Hello?
Caw.
Yeah? Who is it?
Who you think it is?
Who is it, for real?
It's Lily.
Why are you calling me from an Indiana number, weirdo?
Because I'm prank calling you on my live, and we were just playing, we were just discussing you, and I was wondering if you would come in and give your side of things. We were discussing, I was recapping. You're on.
Tell me there ain't a bunch of hats.
There's not.
In that room.
No, I won't let anybody disrespect you if you come in here. I promise. I've told people that I'm just.
Are you YouTube?
Yeah, and we were recapping, and I stopped doing it because it's kind of difficult to recap, but we were recapping Mikey's tell-all, and
Oh yeah, still gotta ask me twice. I'm coming.
okay, we'll see you in a minute.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, here she comes. We think sometimes she tells me she's coming and she doesn't. And guys, again, if you enjoy my content, hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. I'll go ahead and drop the link for her. And guys, while Jen is in here, please be respectful. I know in mods, if you could just watch that. I know that not everyone is a Jen fan. But if she's coming up here, let's please keep her respectful, or keep things respectful. Cooch, you're also welcome to come up on panel as well if you're still in here, if you want to discuss that interview. How do I share? Nope, invite. Copy to clipboard. There we go. Yes, we're going to keep things respectful for Jen coming in here. But if we're talking about Cooch's interview, if Cooch wants to come up too, we can do that. Thank you, Valerie. We'll see if she comes up here. If she does, we'll go back to the interview to give her. And if Mikey happens, well, I don't know. I'm not comfortable with Mikey coming up here, actually, and that's nothing against Mikey, but I'm just not comfortable with that. So while we wait, oh, hey Jen. So there is the link up there. We've told everyone in here to be very respectful of you coming up here. You're not going to come up here and have anyone not be respectful. To be very respectful of you coming up here. You're
closing out StreamYard.
Awesome. Can we see you?
Yeah, for a second I just got up, but yeah.
I always like it better when we can see people. Take your hair down and brush it or something so we can see.
No, I'm not even looking at the comments because I just am not. But
the mods are on watch for the comments. Anyone that comes on panel here, no one's going to be disrespectful to them.
Well, yeah, I don't care because like I haven't gotten ready for the day, but I don't give a shit because yeah. Hold on. Well, can I smoke a cigarette first? Because I don't want. Wait, are you monetized?
Yeah.
Hey, Tony, you are monetized. Okay, then I'm going to respect you. I'm not going to smoke smoke a cigarette while you. I just don't mess with that. If you're not monetized, then I would, but you are, so I don't want to. They're going to vulture you, so
Someone said, yes, Lily, please make sure that Jen stays respectful. Also, she has a history of freaking out in subs. So, Jen, please stay respectful. Also, everyone stay respectful.
Well, I can do that, Tennessee whiskey. That also goes for you as well because you hang out in Jules's room. Thank you. You be nice, I'll be nice. Simple as that. It's called respect, and it doesn't cost a cent. Okay, you want to keep going?
Yeah. Well, no, but right now we're in my room, so everybody be respectful to everyone else.
Thank you.
So I was playing this interview, and Cooch, I believe, was in here, and I told her if she wanted to come up here, she was welcome to also. But let's see. Oh, hi, Days. It's good to see you.
Hi, Days.
I hope your sweet puppy is doing well. Let's see. Okay, so let me find this interview again that we were playing. I will feel a little bit more comfortable, I guess, playing it with you. Maybe you can give us some context.
Absolutely.
Called again, Dirty. Can you tell us why you and Mikey fell out?
About 2 weeks before this, and I don't want to go too much into whatever with his thank you, Crazy. I don't want to go into too much, but he had went to a center over two creators that, and all of us were on, when he was on his way there, we were, all of us that have been friends with him, we were on like a video thing because his mom was taking him and he had told us what had happened. And it's kind of like I guess I would say trigger warning, but he had said that it was because of Terry Lynn and Jules. They had made him feel some sort of way that he had done a few things to himself. So he spoke to his mom. We were all there for him, the whole ride there, supporting him. And I kind of noticed about 2 weeks before he said that he hadn't been taking his meds and stuff like that. He was coming into the room. He was saying like really, really mean things. And then one of us in the room had spoken to Mikey because Mikey had started talking to Phil. When Mikey says the word homophobic, the only other person that says that word when they're mad at me, to me, is Phil. That is Phil. Well, aside from the angry bee. And you guys may represent her, but you guys heard what she said and everybody said when Mikey and I got into an argument. You heard all of them say, Mikey, you need to go to another community of people your age. Why is he still in the room then? Unless you guys don't have the best intentions for him.
Okay, so let's play a little bit of this interview. We played some of it. And he was just saying that what you were doing was terrible. Let's see.
Because Jen had the character defect. You don't know how to have it.
Have you listened to this, Joan?
I have not listened to it. No, I haven't.
Or compassion.
Wow.
For example, Siwa is going through a tough time. Jen could have had enough decency to just leave her alone.
Right?
What? Who is he talking about?
Siwa was going through a hard time and you should have had enough decency to leave him or leave her alone.
Okay, again, who did he say? I just need a reference. Did he say Siwa?
Mm-hmm.
Negative.
Jenny, unless that's mentioned in the interview.
Hi, Jenny Crafts. I hope you're feeling better since your big long hospital stay.
It's Jenny Woods. Unless that's something
I don't know her.
In the interview, we don't need to address that at this time. Okay.
If it's about Sherry, I would definitely like to address it if that does come up because I'm not looking at the comments because most of the people.
It's not about Sherry. Okay.
Well, that needs to be brought up as well because that is another thing that is an absolute lie.
People are confused about when this fight happened. When was it? A couple weeks ago?
It was about a week. You guys, it was about a week and a half ago, and I started noticing that he was mentioning Phil a lot. There's some people in here like Brenna and Sylvia. We've all been friends with Mikey since, since day one when I came to IG. And we were all, it was getting bad. Like Brenda would come in and he would just call her like filthy names. So I knew that he was talking to Phil. He was really crap talking the shit out of Amber, and it wasn't just to me. So he had a really, really bad issue with Amber. The only thing that he did say to me was that we didn't talk as much. And the reason we weren't talking as much was because it was getting bad, like just what he was talking about. The comments he was dropping in the room, what he was starting to send all of us. It was about 2 weeks ago when we stopped talking.
Do you ever feel like, and this is just being a devil's advocate, I said this earlier, I feel like with Mikey that there is, I'm not trying to diagnose anyone, but there is a cognitive disconnect there. And I don't feel like this community is a good place for him because I feel like that maybe he is easily egged on in this.
He is very much easily manipulated, especially if he's mad at me for something. Like one person he absolutely hates other than Amber is Terry Lynn.
This is teaching him to deal with conflict in his real life this way, I believe. And I don't think that that's necessarily a good thing for him.
I agree with you fully because yesterday, I don't know if anybody saw the replay, but I had addressed someone in Reddit that didn't even like me and said they didn't like me, and I agreed with everything that they said. I said that was where I messed up, was I should have been more. All I did was try to protect him. He was like a brother to me. I'd never told him to. I'm not like the other creators and what their intentions are for Mikey. I had stopped even doing lives with Mikey because he was saying things that was reflective of all of us. But we've always been available for him, even when he wakes up at 4 a.m. in the morning. There was just a very big change with him. I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but when certain creators, we kind of know when he's Lindsay, there's a reason you are blocked out of my life. You made a comment about my you know what you made a comment about.
I'm not sure who Lindsay is.
Lindsay is all up in Jules's ass. I support
Let's
Jules.
be respectful, Jen, please.
Oh, I don't owe her a big amount. Okay, Horseface, I'll be respectful to you.
Jen.
No, she made a comment about something I purchased that had my mother's ashes in it. She can go suck a dick.
Okay. Okay, so let's.
And she, honestly, Lindsay, actually, why don't you put Lindsay back up here? Because Lindsay's actually a part of this. Lindsay was over there when Mikey and I got into an argument. The first person that jumped to Mikey was you, Lindsay. It was you.
Okay.
Mikey, give me a call. We need to talk about this. Jenny.
I mean, honestly, I agree, Cosmic. Lindsay, if you would like to come up here and address it, you're welcome to do that if that's okay with Jen.
She learns how to keep her freaking tone down and talk like a human being, or even Nay, I'd be okay with that. But she's not going to come up here making comments about my mom's needing to be in a rave or something like that. I don't have to deal with her.
No, she's not said that yet. So let's see.
But she is one of the people that reached out to Mikey, and you did, Lindsay, because I will look through my phone for screenshots, and you couldn't wait to get Mikey to come talk to you so you could put that Jenny bullshit into his head.
Someone wants to know why you wanted Mikey to be involved with Paul when he said no.
I did not ask for Mikey to be involved in anything. In fact, I was not aware of anything about the Better Business Bureau until that came out. I knew nothing about that until afterwards. Mikey did not start going after Paul really, really bad until he started speaking with Phil.
Okay, so let's go back to the interview here. Let's see.
How can she be so proud of herself when she was on live crying her horizon about this? How can she be so proud of herself?
He's asking how you.
Disgusting behavior.
Cooch says it's disgusting behavior.
Cooch doesn't know me.
Go ahead.
And she says, "Oh, I'm gonna call someone so."
Yep, I did, Mikey.
Let me tell you, me and Jules aren't scared at all.
See, that's right. Can you pause that, please?
Sure.
There you go. I don't really have to say much. First off, Cooch used to be up John Yates's butt so bad, and I don't like John, but Coochie Cream, Cooch is a bad person. There's no, I'll put, screw my life. Let's talk about something
that's in your opinion. I don't know anything about Cooch.
Okay, in my opinion, Cooch is not a very good person. She has went after a lot of people. She has done a lot of things to hurt people in the community. I don't even know why that woman got mad at me. I have no idea. But what she did with Mikey, that is 150%. That is a smear to get some views and for her to be a hateful person. I'd put my mother on it. That's how much I know. Coochie Cream.
Okay, let's see what else Mikey said.
Mikey, I don't even know half of what he's even talking about, to be honest. Me and Jules can take everybody. Mikey, don't say stuff like that.
Not scared of her.
I'm saying that he and Jules are not scared of you.
I don't know. I think she wants to pretend in her head everybody is to.
What is she talking about?
The real truth from herself.
Okay,
What's wrong with her voice?
Again, everyone, let's please be respectful.
Lily, you knew that Jules was going to send them people in, and if it wasn't Jules, it'd be Siwa because she's usually the next one. I call it every time.
Lindsay, would you like to come up here if you and Jen can be civil and talk about this? Lindsay said, why did you let Maria make Mikey apologize to Mikey when he didn't feel safe? Someone had to be there for him.
Excuse me, Lindsay. I would not let one of my dogs take a dump and you go anywhere near it. You are the last person to talk. And unless you want me to start making comments and water it down between you and 3 other people and what you guys have been into, AKA FedEx, I would shut my mouth if I were you.
Okay, that's...
Because Lindsay is coming in here to do Jules's attacking, and I'm not going to put up with it. Lindsay, you were one of the first people that couldn't wait when Mikey got over there to Jules's room. I'll take you under my... Who the hell wants anybody around you? Don't come in here lying. I'm not scared of you, horseface. Not a bit.
Okay, so Jen's the one on panel, so everyone...
they know I'm up on panel. That's why they can't get over here fast enough to start running their mouths, Lily.
So mods, start throwing... Yeah, Cosmic,
Please,
I'm sorry.
mods.
Start throwing the wrenches around because we are not going to be disrespectful to anyone that has the balls to come up on panel. And
it ain't about balls. It's about telling the truth and getting the truth out.
Yes. So anyone that's on panel, we're not going to be disrespectful to them. Mods, start wielding that power in here. Okay.
They don't have that power with me because I'm not even looking at the comments, Lily.
I'm talking about the mods just blocking comments that are rude to the guest on the panel. Patricia said, okay, let's see.
Oh, is that Patricia Wicks? I only know one Patricia.
No, Horseface is not respectful. So
no, she's not.
No,
and you all have seen it.
Saying that you calling someone Horseface is not respectful.
I don't care. I'll tell you the other name. I call her Igloo Mouth too.
So let's stop that. What we're going to stop doing is I'm going to stop reading.
And tell her to apologize for saying that my mother's ashes look like they needed to be at a rave.
So what we're going to do, mods, if there are some very... Oh, Lindsay said she's coming up. That would be great.
Oh, gosh. Let me get on my protective gear. What would the horse do? Kick me?
I agree with that. I think what I'm saying now, though, is if there's any disrespectful comments towards anyone,
no, I will be respectful to you when Horseface gets up here, but I don't have to be respectful to her, Spoons, because you don't know the history between me and this woman. And if you really want me to tell between the 4 of them, Clark, Lily, Amzie, and whatever, I will be more than happy to tell that story, Lindsay, because that's why you're mad at me. It's because your ass got busted.
Jen, can we wait until Lindsay is up here to defend herself?
If she comes up here acting like Jules and doing Jules's work, I'm not going to put up with that. But if she speaks to me, most of it I'm going to have to debunk because all she does is lie. But sure, why not?
So if we just can try to have a respectful...
Thank you, Amy. I can do it for you, Lily. It's not a problem because what happened with Mikey, that is not... Well, it is Mikey. He's 21 years old. He's an adult. That was horrible. He did not tell the truth. Any bit of what I've heard. What?
Oh, thank you, Jen. Let the dead rest in peace. Thank
you, Jenny. I appreciate that. I thought when she said Jenny that it was Jenny Krabs.
Jenny, I appreciate that. And Jen, so what we're going to do, if there are anything that's disrespectful about anyone on panel, Jen or Lindsay, if we could just block those comments and then we won't read those out loud so Jen or Lindsay don't hear them and get distracted with the chat.
I've had Lindsay on panel before.
Anyone wants to come on panel, you're more than welcome to say what you want to say to the person, but not in the comments to someone on my panel. And that will go for anyone that's ever on the panel.
I guarantee you I'll be the better behaved. I'll put money on it. But yeah, she could. I would like to speak with her if she knows how to actually do it. I might have a heart attack if it happens, but sure.
I'm posting the link for her again.
Oh, she can't wait to jump up here. She loves stuff like this.
She just said link, please. Here we go. Okay, ladies, let's try to... This is my channel. Let's try not to say anything that is going to get my channel in trouble or anything like
Oh,
that.
I wouldn't do anything like that.
Okay.
I can't promise I won't call her horse face, but it may slip out. I'll be honest with you. But if she could talk like a normal person, which I know is going to be the hardest thing in the world for her because she's one of the parts of Jules' testicles, sure, I'm up for talking to her because she was the first one that couldn't wait to get Mikey over there to start shit talking me. Lindsay, I see the chat. I'm not a dumbass, but sure, let's talk.
Okay. Lindsay said she's coming. I just dropped the link again. Ari's got her combat gear on.
Lily, you are being recorded. Jules has hired another one, so we got 4 people. Just know that Jules is going to play this and rip both of us to shreds. I'm just giving you a heads up.
That's fine. I recap her. She can
Lily
recap
is Jules' best friend and her little emoji person, so I will keep it cool for Lindsay.
I don't have an issue with Jules or Lindsay. Okay. But Lindsay,
I know she's up here. I could hear the little beat.
Let's see.
Oh, goodness, Jen. Let's try this now. Let's not let therapy die in vain, even though your therapist got doxxed.
Butterfly. Is that Lindsay?
Oh, God. I would ask for a confirm. You may not get your eyesight completely back, but I wouldn't trust her.
Just so I'm making sure that
make her show her face. As bad as it's going to hurt you, make her do it because that's
stop right now with the ugly comments, please.
I didn't say she was ugly. I just said horse face. Did I say ugly horse face? I did not.
Okay, Lindsay, here we go. I'm going to
I just said horse face. Did I say ugly horse face? I did not.
Until she gets cut off because I can get you in trouble.
I just said horse face. Did I say ugly?
Close everything out, Lindsay. Thank you.
This is what happens. You're so rude before I even come up, and then you want me to be kind to you.
Are we already not talking in the right way together? Please hit
Lily, can you hear me, honey?
I can hear you. Thank you for coming up. And you ladies obviously have something to discuss here. So
I just want to say that I'm always going to be respectful to a panel that I'm going up on as long as I'm being respected as well. And I'm not going to be disrespectful on your panel, Lily. I have no problems with anybody here except the one next to you.
Except the one. Okay. And that's why I will continue to call you Igloo Mouth. You get
you see, I said the one, and you're going to call me Igloo Mouth. Call me horse face.
Hey, Cooch.
Jen, why don't you tell everybody what you did to me? What I did to you?
I would love to tell everybody. Would you like to tell everybody what you do via FedEx? You want to do that?
You need to stop that, Jen. You know what's going to happen to you if you keep saying people are drug dealers when they're innocent?
Did I ever say that you were that?
Lindsay, you keep saying that we're in a drug ring from FedEx.
No,
you need to stop that.
Hello, okay, here's her first line.
I'm on disability.
Question. Jen, did you say Lindsay was in a drug ring?
No, I did not. What was said was a cyberbullying ring that was said by Paul, not by Jen. I don't think.
Why do you keep saying FedEx? Explain to her why you keep saying FedEx, because you said I'm the one that's so. Wait, stop, please. Let me finish the sentence.
Pause.
Can I finish a sentence, please?
Let her finish.
Because you didn't let me finish a sentence.
Hold on. Well, from now, I'm going to be the moderator of the discussion. So we're going to talk one at a time.
No, I did not say anything.
It started out with the fact that I was protecting the other people that were in it. Jen, just stop. Let me explain.
True. Tell the truth, Lindsay, or I'm going to give Lily the link that Jules gave me to the dispensary that Clark sent her.
Jen.
Shut up, Lindsay. Tell the truth.
Let her finish her statement, then you can say whatever you
want. All she does is lie, though, Lily.
Let her finish.
I actually don't lie about anything. I have nothing to lie about.
Then stop talking about. I'm gonna.
You don't know what you're talking about. You just repeat
to people. Stupid.
Oh my God! See, I can't finish the sentence. This is what happens.
Jen, let her finish a statement.
You push people and you push people. This is what you do.
My mother's ashes and what I should have done with them. What did you think?
Yeah, after 2 hours of you being rude to me, yeah, that flew out of my mouth. Let me talk.
Fuck you, Lindsay. That's all you do is talk.
This is not the Jen channel. It's Lily.
And this is not the horse face channel either.
Okay. She invited me up here. What are you talking about, you weirdo?
Guys, I'm going to mute both of you really quickly.
Don't call me names, Lindsay, or I will leave here and I will go live and I will tell everybody everything down to the code word.
Go live and lie again because you're lying. You have no
I
proof to
swear
back up
on my
anything.
kids, I'm not lying, or you wouldn't be responding.
Lily, can I get a sentence out, please? I'm going to tell the truth of what happened.
And then I think that
I'll
we
pause
probably are
because I
going
got
to
to hear this.
are
Lindsay ain't
going
coming
to
back.
drop
Go on, Lindsay.
this down because I don't want to do an argument thing. But
I
yes,
just want to say exactly the truth of what happened, and I want everybody to know because she's been spreading stuff that she knows nothing about with no
I'm not
proof.
spreading anything, but go on, Lindsay. Tell
You
your
are,
version.
because
Tell your
this is
story.
how it started.
Hey,
A
tell your
year
story.
ago, it came out now. A year ago, somebody sold Adderall.
And that
Wasn't
would
me.
be you. But this was it
Actually, your bestie, Amzi, already
Don't
admitted
throw
it was
Amzi
her.
underneath the bus. Amzi didn't do anything because I
She
spoke to her.
admitted it.
When did she admit it? What panel? Show me.
I knew it happened. I
Show
knew
me.
what went down, but it wasn't me. I would
Show
never
me
do
the
something
proof where
so
Amzi
stupid.
was involved in it.
Oh my God, I can't talk. You don't let
Show me the
anybody
proof.
talk.
Jen,
Just show me the proof.
Jen, I appreciate you coming up here. I appreciate both of you, but please let her finish a statement. Then you can respond with whatever you want. Lindsay.
I'm telling the truth. The truth is, I never put any drugs in the mouth because it's the dumbest shit. I would go to jail for the rest of my life, okay? I'm on disability and I cannot lose it, okay? Do you understand? I wouldn't sell somebody on the internet drugs, okay? But your friend did, and she has admitted
She's
it.
not my friend, and I want proof where she admitted it, Lindsay, since you seem to have all the proof. Show me the proof, get it right now and play it, or show it to Lily or give it to her. Unless you show it. Oh, God. You look beautiful. You actually look okay. She looks okay.
That's a nice thing to say. Okay, hold on. I've
Yeah,
got her
why,
muted.
but I thought I would
You can
practice
say
it.
you say what you need to while she's muted, and then I'm going to give her a chance to respond.
Okay. So where Lindsay and I fell out actually had something to do with Luke. Somebody had told Lindsay, and I have been trying to tell Lindsay damn near 6 months, that Lindsay thought that I had told people that her and Luke were talking before Tracy passed. I did not say that. I did not say that. In fact, I was on the phone with Lindsay one time when she was absolutely, completely upset because of what had happened with Luke. But it definitely, and I even explained it. I told AMC that. I told everything. I was like, all I said is that it appeared that Lindsay and Luke knew each other due to the interviews, because Lindsay was up there with AMC at the time, and Lindsay took it and ran. Now, if you want to go into the FedEx stuff.
Hold on. Let's give
Can I respond now?
Yes. Jen, let her respond to that, please.
Okay, that's a lie. And you know what? I do have the proof, okay? One of your ex best friends, send me a recording of you saying that I was doing the hokey pokey, your exact words, with Luke while Tracy was alive and pregnant. I never met Luke, so it's very hard for us to do the hokey pokey. But you know what? You said it, and I have it on recording. So you need to stop. This is the 7th, 8th time. Stop, Jen, stop.
Then play it. If it's the truth, play it.
I'm on every device I have. I would have to send it to Lily, and she can absolutely play it.
You just admitted that.
Yes.
Why do you think I keep saying I have it? Well, why would I say I have something that I don't?
Okay, then show me.
I've listened to you say it on multiple panels now that you're all these lies about the FedEx and all these lies about that I had sex with Luke, but I never met him. Kind of hard to have sex from Florida to Vegas. That's really hard to do. But you were on recording, honey. You were on recording telling people somebody recorded you. It wasn't me. It wasn't me that recorded you, okay? Because I don't do stupid shit like that. I never recorded people.
Play it, Lindsay, and then show the proof where
I can't be on camera and play it, but I have it, okay? And I can send it to Lily, okay?
Yeah, please send it to me.
You're going to sound so stupid when everybody has heard you lie and lie and lie, and then the truth is going to come out. The truth is going to come out that you said it.
Come up twice for a train ticket, yes or no?
No, it wasn't twice.
Okay,
see, you talk out of your ass.
Right? Hold on. Okay, ladies, this is becoming a screaming session.
Because she's in her feels because
she doesn't let anybody talk.
Neither do you, Lindsay.
Guys, what are you talking about? I haven't said one complete sentence yet.
Guys, I keep muting you, but you know how to unmute yourself. Y'all are fucking with me with this.
He's lying.
Okay,
I'm
stop.
gonna keep doing this if she lies.
Okay.
I've been knowing how to read since the beginning, Lily. I know how to unmute myself. So.
And you just said that you double device. So how smart were you? Not. I've got
Jen, you
many
need to stop
devices
with your
just
lies.
listening.
These white people don't like you. Somebody tells you something and you run with it with no proof.
How do people not like me when I have a lot of people?
You have
in
what?
the
Who's
Okay,
your
let's do
friend?
this. Hold on. I'm going to push mute. Please don't unmute yourselves. Just give me that much power. Jen.
I did unmute myself, but I'm being quiet.
Well, then at least be quiet for God. Okay, Lindsay, can you send me this proof?
Oh, could I send you the link that Jules gave me with the actual dispensary link on it, telling me to pick something out as a peace offering from Clark? Can I send that to you right now? And
what does it have to do with me? That has nothing to do with me.
Lindsay, you wouldn't be getting so angry if there wasn't some truth.
It has nothing to do with me. You and Clark and Amzi, nothing to do with Lindsay. I'm Lindsay.
But you just threw Amy under the bus, though, Lindsay.
What, that you lied?
No, Lindsay. About how you said that Amy was a part of it.
She said it.
Give me the proof. I want to hear it.
You want to prove that you said I was screwing Luke while Tracy was alive and pregnant? How nasty. How disgusting you would say that about me.
You know what? You don't know a flippin' shit about anything with Tracy. You
have really? Because your ex-best friend sent me the long...
It was my ex.
And I've been watching you lie and lie and lie when I know I have the recording.
It was my ex-best
You
friend.
said, you don't remember saying hokey pokey? Lindsay was doing the hokey pokey with Luke?
I don't remember saying the hokey pokey.
Oh,
no,
you don't remember a lot, honey. I know.
But I do know
I
that you were not banging Luke while all this was going on. I even
then
said...
why'd you tell everybody?
I said to AMC...
You didn't.
Hey, take a pause. What I said is that it appeared that you guys had known each other because other people were insinuating that you were speaking to Luke while Tracy was
Jen, let's go back. Let's go back from the beginning. How did I meet Luke? Go ahead.
You met Luke because you were on panel with AMC, I believe, and you guys did interviews of her and Tracy. Would that be correct?
Correct.
Okay, so there you go.
Does this
right?
matter?
I met them on an interview.
But you were romantically involved with Luke very shortly after Tracy passed. You were.
No, he needed a friend and I was there for him and it went somewhere else.
Well, why don't you tell us about it? Why don't you tell us about
falling
it? Falling
apart after. Can I just speak, please?
I mean, Lindsay, I could get...
This is my life. This is my truth. Let me get it out.
This is my life too. And you said that my mother's ashes and what I purchased for her, she needed to be in a rave. So
after 2 hours of you calling me horse face and igloo face and saying I deal drugs? Yeah, I said it.
Teeth, and I didn't say deal D because I have a
Great, my teeth are falling out. Are you happy now? I have a bone disease.
Yeah, and I have a kidney
disease. Does that make you feel good?
Does it make you feel good that I have failing kidneys? Does it make you feel good to make a comment about my deceased mother who has went through more pain in one day than you've gone in your whole life as you keep flapping that gums of yours?
I've had a bone disease since birth, okay? I've been in pain my whole life.
Yes, and I'm sorry about...
Ladies, this has nothing to do with...
No, that bitch was making comments about my dead mother. Say what you said, Lindsay, to everybody. Say what you said.
Something about your mom's LED urn.
Yes. Something about my mother's LED urn that it looked like.
Yeah, but I was making a point because you said you were gonna bury her, but people don't bury an LED urn. That was my point.
Do you understand how disgusting you sound?
Yeah, it was yes,
okay,
I agree. Yes. It was a foul comment. It was.
And I'm gonna hate you forever because of it.
But you pushed me there, Jen.
Go on.
You keep saying I'm a drug dealer, and I had it.
I didn't say that you were a drug dealer. Just insinuated on what you were doing because you were, and the way that you reacted.
Ladies,
right.
Ladies.
Lily, I think you should recap the live that me and Jen were on and watch how much nasty stuff she said to me that flew out of my mouth. Yes, it did.
We might recap that one because
the stuff that I said to you that flew out of your mouth. Why don't
ladies,
you
is there a chance for resolution between?
Absolutely not, unless she apologizes, and I will apologize to her. But I am not going to have this wench go into another room, which is Jules's room.
Oh, I'm a wench now? Just because you have issues with Jules and Jules is my friend,
no, it's
no
because
one
you
sends me anywhere.
It's
You've
because
known
you
me?
respect the dead.
Ladies, respect me for a moment, please, and listen. So at this point, we know how you both feel. I don't feel like you can control people going into other rooms and things like that. Maybe you won't be best friends, but can we come to some sort of truce?
No, she's with Jules. When you're in Jules's room,
see, you're a child.
Lindsay, how many fights has Jules gotten into with people, and the minute they leave, she attacks them? Come on, Lindsay.
Okay,
I've been with Jules. She all she does is commentate your lives. This is a commentary community.
No, she doesn't commentate.
You talk shit on everybody. You don't commentate. But Jules
is not here to defend herself.
Oh, but she watching this like a hawk, bet you.
But I'm gonna defend Jules. I'm gonna defend Jules.
Why do you need to defend
my
Jules?
friend?
Jules can defend herself.
In the room. Let's not talk about Jules.
Jen hates me because I'm friends with Jules. She
No, I
says
hate
I'm
you
Jules's
because of how you
minion.
are.
Jules sends me places. Nobody sends me anywhere.
Where does she send you? Insane?
Guys, is there
Sorry, Lily.
Is there any way that there can be a resolution here?
Don't put any more bullshit in that boy's head, please, respectfully. And other than that, no, because she's not telling the truth.
No, you're not telling the truth.
Says you. Who cares?
You haven't said the truth. You did say that you said me, Amzie, Clark, and we're in a drug ring. Yeah, from FedEx.
I don't believe I said Amzie. I think you're the one that threw Amzie underneath the bus. Actually,
no, Amzie threw Amzie underneath the bus.
No, you just did. Amzie isn't up here. You're the one who threw her underneath the bus.
I was protecting Amzie the whole time, okay?
Protecting Amzie from what? She doesn't need
because you kept blaming me for doing it when I knew it wasn't me, but I couldn't defend myself without throwing Amzie under the bus. I was protecting the other two parties.
Hold on. I am going to stop this, and I know I can see you unmuting yourselves. Jen, I had actually wanted to ask you to do a live. I want to change topics. I wanted to know if you would commentate with me on those interviews that we did on the podcast, those first ones.
Oh, yeah, those are a blast. I would love to.
Lindsay, I don't think that there is going to be a resolution today. I appreciate.
I just wanted to be able to tell my truth, Lily. That's it.
True. Thank you so much for coming up here. This has become a screaming fest, and I did.
Because she won't stop. I'm talking perfectly calm.
Lindsay, I did want me to do a commentating on.
She can't even let you talk.
Lindsay, hold on. I will do
there's no point in you guys talking to each other anymore.
Because you won't, Lily. No offense, Lily, but you have to control her because this is your channel.
I can't control either one of you.
It's your channel.
I'm going to change the subject. There's no resolution here. Lindsay, I appreciate you coming up.
Hey, Lily. Hey, okay, you know what? I'm going to go because she's a piece of shit and she won't let me talk. And if you say FedEx one more time about me, you're going to be in huge trouble, okay? You understand that? I am disabled. I am protected.
Thank you.
Hey, she can do whatever she wants.
So I want to change the subject. And
Lindsay, I mean, you know, I could correct this and be a better person than Lindsay and actually tell you the truth. I felt really, really bad for her. In fact, I had spoken with Luke, if you must know, I had spoken with Luke shortly after she passed, and this had nothing to do with Lindsay. This had everything to do with the situation that you know about, and I will leave it at that.
Okay.
I do know that he hurt her, not once, but twice. She did come up with money to get him to come down. He did hurt her. He did, and I stuck up for her, to him and to other people that were making fun of her, people that she's friends with now that were mocking her because she really did care about him. She really did send him money to come down, and he didn't come down, and it hurt her.
Okay, so I am going to play a podcast, one of the first one that you and I talked on, and I would like to it's called Genevieve Tells All, the other woman in Clint Brady's life and what we did not see on Love After Lockup. Do you care if I play? And we've been on here for a while now, so we won't do the whole thing. Maybe we'll do this again, but let's play and see what we both think about it, because my God, I haven't listened to this. This is March 21st of 2020.
Oh, wow.
Okay, here we go. This is when I was still trying to
Hi
edit.
everyone, this is Lily, and you are listening to Red Flags Make Cute Scarves.
Oh my God.
Again, and I hope you're staying safe out there with all the crazy stuff going on. I have a really special guest for you today. Her name is Genevieve Bailey, and you may know. I'll let her tell you how you may know her and what kind of relationship she has with Clint.
This is so funny to listen
Tracy
to.
from Love After Lockup.
Oh God, 2020.
Why am I talking like I'm a cheerleader or something?
I'm sorry, but that's what I like to the best.
This is her story and her opinion of the experience that she has had. She extends an open invitation to Clint and Tracy, and
God, I was so giving back then.
To come on the podcast with her and respond to anything that she has to say, as do I. Their views are not represented in this podcast. This is Genevieve's story, and I'm going to let her tell it. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy listening.
Hello.
Genevieve?
Genevieve?
Hey.
Hi, this is Lily from Red Flags Make Cute Scarves. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, girl?
I'm good. Thank you so much for talking to us today. How's your day going so far?
Maria, this was March 21st of 2020.
I'm okay. I have a little bit of a cold, so if I'm sounding a little raspy, it's not because I'm a transgender like everybody's hearing.
Oh my God, I remember when she started calling me that.
Tracy did start a rumor that you were transgender, and she admitted that she started that because just to be shitty.
Yeah, her and I mean, we did not, obviously, the situation, it was expected.
That was a pretty funny rumor to start. That was fun. Because when I was talking to her about it, I was like, Clint's dating someone that's transgender, and she was like, no, I just said that to be shitty. Like,
she did. She even told me that, and we laughed over it.
Please show your face, Jen. It's so much better when you show your face. I hate the index cards.
No, I don't want to show my face right now. I'm hiding out.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Hold on. Let me
I'll show my face in a second. I'm finishing up a cigarette. I got no problem showing my face.
I liked Tracy too, this or that. I loved her. Okay.
I wish I could just tell the truth about everything, like everything that I've told you, so it would make sense to people about why, like a lot of the times I was fighting with her, Lily, I wasn't fighting with her, or
hold on. Jenny, no, it is not funny to make jokes about people being or not being trans. That's not how I meant that. It was just funny that
Tracy were fighting in the beginning, Jenny Woods. There was a lot of things for almost a year me and Tracy fought about, and there are things I can say now that looking back at it, Clint did not help it. Clint did not help that very much.
No, I did not mean that it was funny to make a joke about people being transgender, but it was Tracy was just trying to think of something scandalous to say, and what I was saying was funny was that she just said something that was completely not true. And
do you want me to tell people how I actually spoke to her on the phone?
No, hold on. I want to finish this. Hold on. Let's see.
Understood. Definitely understood. So,
and I don't have the corn virus or whatever that big hype is going on either.
The corn virus.
Yeah, I have a little bit of a head cold, sinus infection. So
Oh,
yeah,
I sound like a
I'm a little
jackass.
raspy today.
right. I think I'm in Tennessee, and we're not under like an official quarantine, but it's pretty close to that. You're in Cincinnati? Is it kind of close to that there?
We know about
Not juvenile diabetes.
If you would walk us through.
She was not scared for her life. That was another video.
You got in contact with Clint, and I assume your experience with Clint led to an experience with Tracy, and just from beginning to end, and tell us all you're comfortable of telling.
Okay.
So start at the beginning. Start at the beginning.
How much time do we have?
We have as much time as you need.
Oh, goodness.
This is so crazy. I was so excited to get to this interview.
It's a little nostalgic, yeah.
And on the episode, there was an episode that had aired. It was the first time I had actually watched the show, and it was the episode where it appeared they had gotten married. They hadn't gotten married.
Shane,
so
let's
be
respectful.
For the show. They weren't married, but they did like the bar wedding and
Jean
everything.
is a really, really nasty person, Lily. Gigi, all of these people, they come from hate channels. But I'm
second marriage.
Second marriage.
Okay. Didn't know that.
So
Secret friend comes from Jules.
I got a super chat. Thank you,
Heartbreaker. I love Heartbreaker.
I am so excited. I've gotten 3 today, and I'm so excited about the super chats. I really am.
Lily, can you pause this for just 1 second? Because this does get me a little bit upset, because what people know is what they've seen online with Tracy and I. You guys don't know a lot of things. I haven't opened my mouth about a lot of things because
Yeah, but I think that they know that. Let's talk about that in a minute. Can we get through this interview? Because this is really fun. Let's talk about that and stay on topic, and then we can. I know you and Tracy had a special relationship, and you guys didn't hate each other. Lindsay, I invited you up because I did want to hear your side of it. It became a screaming match, and I would love to invite you up on your own. Again, if you want to send me that link. I did want to do this with Jen. I'd already asked her about this in a text earlier.
I am literally watching all of Jules's chat come over here.
That's why I dropped. That's why I dropped it, because it became a screaming.
All of this, I see everyone, secret friend, all of them. You guys are.
I felt horrible for him.
You felt horrible for Clint.
I did feel bad for him.
I watch reality shows, but not reality shows like that. So I felt bad. And right around that time, my mom, I had just found out some things that were going on with my mom concerning and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And people can, again, there's been some speculations or whatever, people saying that I use or whatever. And let's just set the record straight on that. I don't use drugs. I haven't done anything stronger than smoking a joint, and that was when I was 19. I'm 41 now, so I think
okay.
I'm drugs or whatever.
I'm gonna fast forward through this,
which is super weird. There's just there are a lot of coincidental stuff. Like I said, it was just weird that I was going through what I was going through with my mom, and just so happened that
fast
night
forward till we get to the good
I was
stuff.
Going through something similar that he was doing. And I told him, I said, well, at this point, it's more like, what isn't my mom doing?
Thank you, Ghostface.
He didn't respond. And I think a little time had passed again, and he had
Jen, treat your blisters. Jules.
Back to me. And
I didn't see that.
I gave him my personal
Jules.
probably
I can name every Tennessee whiskey, all of them.
Mistakes clearly
It's
for
okay.
the past couple months, but
as long as
I did give him my number, and I said,
weren't you on her arm once, Tennessee whiskey?
So we don't have to do this on Facebook or anything. You're more than
Brenda
welcome.
just got fat shamed by Lindsay. I thought Lindsay was this nice person and wanted to get out her truths, but now she's fat shaming my friend. And she's calling me by my mom's nickname.
Okay, so we're off Lindsay and Jen's fight. We're on to something else.
Thank you, Lindsay.
So I'm going to Lindsay.
Bippity bippity, don't tell me what to do. You hang out in there too. You don't like me any more than they do.
Fast forward to some of this a little bit, because there are questions that I asked you that I wanted to see. I want to remember the answers.
Want to manipulate Clint, to not doing things that she doesn't want him to do. But I think maybe even at that point, Tracy knew that Clint was pretty fed up with the situation and that he was going to leave.
Okay, let me ask a follow-up question here, and I don't mean to keep interrupting you. This is just the side of the story we've never heard, so I apologize if it seems like I'm interrupting. I just want to make sure everything is clear, and I know everyone's going to be very interested to hear your perspective, because you're kind of breaking your silence right now. Why do you think she has the ability to manipulate Clint, and what does she do to do that?
When Clint loves somebody, honestly, he just falls. He throws his whole heart into it. He really, really does. And I can say this from experience. And I'm pretty angry with Clint right now. But one, I'm going to tell the truth, and two, I'm going to give him credit where credit is due. He loved her. Let's be for real. Honestly, physically, I believe him and Tracy were only together a little over 11 months, because when they first met, it was.
Oh yeah, that was wrong. It was actually 5.5. But
the pen pal thing, I've never heard of anything like that, but apparently they do have that. So they actually corresponded back and forth through the pen pal thing. So when she got out, out of the 2.5 years that the two have known each other, from what I've been told, and mathematically, just adding a month or two since he's been down here, I believe that physically. They've only been around each other a little over 10 or 11 months, to be honest with you.
If I can ask you a personal question, of the time he's been down there, how often have you all been physical?
Oh, nosy question to me.
Including sex or just physical,
I mean,
like
well, both. How often do you see each other, and how often have you been with him intimately?
we've been together intimately twice.
Y'all had only had sex twice.
Well, the thing is the first night, and he's not going to be mad because he's been wanting me to tell the truth about everything. The first night, there was some functionability cuddling. The second time,
there was some
functionability. So me and Clint actually did not do the dirty until the night that I did the interview with Sherelle and Amber at the hotel on my birthday.
Okay.
In 2020. That's when there was an actual like, hey, that's when it was consummated.
Okay, so hold on. I'm going to actually skip to one with you with Clint. And I want you to tell me how you feel about some of the stuff he says. We won't do the whole one.
I'm not beating on Clint. I'm in treatment for that, okay?
What'd you say?
They're making comments about when I hit Clint a couple months ago. I'm getting help for that, Gigi, okay? Stop it. And there's Star right over there too. Star, you need to quit. You know what? Go ahead. I'm going to ignore them. They're ignorant. They want me to get mad and lose my shit.
If you can, please, y'all be respectful. She's a guest up here. I would, if anybody else is a guest up here, and secret friend, it's not biased. I wanted to do this with Jen,
Thank you, Ari.
Jen in the podcast before, and I dropped Lindsay because it was just a screaming fest with her and Jen. There was no hope of a resolution, and yeah, we're going to keep going. Just leave if you don't want to hear it.
There was nothing. I did not have Clint come down for
I did treat you. Okay, Lindsay, if you feel like I didn't treat you as a guest, then you can leave.
She's trying to play the victim, which she always does.
I have invited you to send me that link and to come back up. I had asked Jen prior to recap these podcast things. So I apologize. It seemed to not be a productive conversation anymore. And that's why I left Jen up here, because I wanted to ask her about these podcasts. So let's go on.
Thank you.
Let me see. I'm going to switch to the one.
Hold on real quick. Now, if you want to get into the legal aspect, we can do one or two things, because Miss Alice knows Lily and has no problems with her. I can call Miss Alice and see if she's available if you would like to talk about the stuff Mermaid in the CU, because that is a legal issue. There was an RO put
from Red Flags Make Cute Scarves.
I don't want to talk about Alice as a legal issue. Let's stay on topic here. We can do another.
Really nice to you.
This is the first interview with Clint.
You guys don't know about everything with Tracy and I.
I hope so. I mean, the show wants me to still. They told me. They said, as soon as you get your money from us, call. Brace. Whenever you get your money, which I got it just today, finally.
I already got some money.
Just call.
This is March 25th.
What he wants to do, but
yeah, he was still getting paid by the show.
$1,000, and I'm like, I don't know, I mean, I don't know. I have no agent or lawyer. I mean, I have an attorney friend, but
there's Terry Lynn's best friend down there.
An agent. I need an agent.
One of the Genevieve said that she had gotten a lawyer for you. Is that correct?
Well, I mean, she has, I guess she's fucked him a few times, and he got me out.
Oh, yes. I love this. This is what Clint was being Clint when he first got down here. He hated my lawyer. Well, now, Clint, I think I am getting where everybody's coming up with these rumors, buddy. Thanks.
What's an OBI?
Operating while vehicle.
Oh, my God. He was such a shithead back then.
They gave me that because I had weed in my car, and they thought I was high, And then
it was really, really cold that night.
So sobriety.
Ignore my dog. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I just.
Yes, he was sending a lot of people in here.
It's 22 degrees, and I'm freezing my ass off and shaking because I get nervous, around cops. I don't like cops. They're assholes. And, I'm sorry, but I have no felonies on my record. That's all I know, and I'm just trying to keep it like that.
Okay, so if you don't mind me starting, I don't know if you've listened to this podcast. I've talked to Tracy and Jen. Both were
so
very
funny.
nice. Tracy has been really
I'm just trying to, like, I sent you that picture, get my side of, because there's two sides to every story, right?
There is.
Oh my God, he was such an asshole back then when he first got down, Lily. He thought everybody wanted it.
And the females are the lying version.
Oh my God, Clinton.
Oh, absolutely.
They're ganging up on him, they said.
Women love to gang up on men for some reason.
Here, where's my
For some
speaker?
unknown
Hold
reason.
on.
I think they're jealous because we can stand up while peeing.
Well, Star, you're in here and you don't support Lily.
Well,
Not a bit.
You, Lily.
So let me ask you, okay, so have you listened to this podcast? It's very fast.
Let's see.
Let's go one at a time. Who do you want to start with first?
Oh, wow.
Star, because you just started up a channel to go after people. The evidence lies just by looking up your channel. Please stop.
We'll start with the one who's a manipulative and narcissistic, lying female without a heart, and that's Tracy.
Oh.
They've argued quite a bit for the first year after they split.
I'm sorry, it's just the truth. That's all I know how to do. And all she knows how to do is lie to manipulate men. She doesn't know how to love them.
Oh.
Are you still in love with Tracy?
No, I'm moved on from my life. She's caused me so much heartache and pain and mental anguish in so many ways. And
this, if I remember, gets pretty lively.
So you're allegedly saying Tracy sells her body?
Yes, allegedly.
Let's see.
So many times that he came outside of his house just
oh my God, he's talking about Kirby.
At the time,
he's talking about
Kirby.
Because I'm not. I never had been with a prostitute until I been with Tracy, ever.
Okay, let's see.
I'm just, Jen's my friend, okay? So
Jen's my friend.
And we were friends. That's absolutely the truth.
But the other one, what else do you want to know?
I want to know whatever you have to say. What do you think?
Oh, and then this old man named Kirby, she would always tell me that.
See?
She's just going up there just to give her $50 or $100 or $200 at a time, and she would just say he would just give her that for nothing. Which at the time I believed her.
Yeah, Jen, just please be respectful to the people in the chat. But the chat, I mean, everyone be respectful to everyone, please.
But I know now that. So Johnny and Kirby, she always.
Hi, secret friend. Tell Jules I said hi. I'll figure out who you are. You're one of the pecanners. I'm sure of it.
It doesn't matter who that is. Let's focus on this.
Sell her body for money right in front of me and lie about it to me.
But what did you think she was getting the money for? Why would a man give a woman money for no reason?
I thought maybe with Kirby, I thought maybe she flashed him or something,
Maybe she flashed him.
I think you should have added the truth on with that, because there is some truth to that Clint was involved in.
Well, I didn't know anybody at this point.
Shane for a little bit of money, but so that's kind of like prostitution light, but not okay with.
Yeah, that's kind of like a G-rated prostitution, I guess. But she just told me all the time that she was just going up there to get money from him, and I thought.
You believe her? That sounds silly.
Whoa.
In my own truck too. At that, the one that she fucked up.
The truck did get fucked up
because of her jamming it in to drive too hard, or in park before it was fully stopped. And it was a nice, it still is a nice truck. It just needs a new transmission.
I'm not Tracy wrecking his
my God, and the truck still exists too.
Okay, well, just take your time, and you don't have to answer anything you don't want to answer.
No, I'll want to answer anything you may have for me. Any questions?
So, did one of these gentlemen tell you that this was happening for a fact, or did you see it for a fact?
No, see, like that.
Hold on, I'm sorry, Princess. What isn't fair?
I don't think Princess likes me very much.
But
And
I mean,
I know-
I'm not sure what's not fair. I'm replaying a podcast that I did, and I wanted to. It was the topic was when Clint was still married to Tracy and dating Jen, and so I'm getting Jen's viewpoint on it.
Valerie, I can show. You know what? If I would have known that you guys would have come in here, not to be respectful of me, I understood that, but to do it with Lily, who doesn't quite know all of you. Valerie, you have
I don't hear whose chats who goes into. I don't
even where they're from. It's how I know them. Like Valerie, she has said horrible things even when she passed. You know, Mermaid seems okay. Amy Austin is a friend. A lot of people are nice, but there are a lot of people in here, including Star, who has made horrible comments about Maria's husband. Listen, I can respect.
I think
I
think that they're right. Okay, so Tracy is gone. Let's fast forward to the parts about Tracy. So you guys have a good point. Okay.
I'm the one that did more of the filming than her. She like
Had you admitted into the mental hospital? Why, when, where, and how did they do that without your consent? It felt like you were threatening yourself. Did you maybe in the heat of the moment, in the heat of your feelings,
I mean, I was like the whole time, and he thought I was like on. He was like for the few days I was there, he like accused me of like, I don't know what you're doing or what you're on, but I don't want you to bring that shit around here. I was like, I'm not on anything there. I'm just high on my hate my mom.
So
he just said he hated his mom.
You all seem very close on the show.
Yeah, we are close, but I just she won't. She's apologized to me about that, but I still haven't forgiven her. I'm not gonna lie. That shit bothers the shit out of me.
No.
She's close to God, and I'm close to God too. So, she just thinks that it wasn't a big deal, and it's a fucking huge deal to me. I mean, to have me admitted into a place where I did not want to go for the next 5 to 6 days. That's not right.
Well, you just said that she co-signed for your apartment there, so there is hope of a relationship there. Y'all have some sort of...
Because I'm still hurt over the mental hospital.
Okay,
you're not... I can explain behind that before they start trashing his mother, okay?
Well, no, hold on. Let's get through this.
Always love her, blah, blah, blah,
the feelings involved. And I think sometimes people forget that.
Yeah, your 10-day-old channel.
Told to stay off, and then all I'm trying to do is get my voice to be a subscriber of them, about bullshit. Because if it was that easy,
somebody's backstage.
Up here by now,
I don't see anybody backstage.
She just act like everything's gonna be perfect if she comes up here, which that is so not the case.
That's
talking about Tracy.
So it does not sound like you want to sever contact, or you.
What are you talking about being nicer to Alice? I have a wonderful relationship with Alice.
Come up there if you feel this way. Okay, let me rephrase because you already said.
My mom's gonna kick. I'm taking the bus tomorrow, and hello.
I'm trying to fast forward to the Tracy's part.
You're playing these women back and forth, is what it sounds like. Oh no,
Amanda Juarez. Oh God, I knew she was going to come in here.
Would to any guy.
I know.
He's acting like he's crying.
I have to do that, but I'm not trying to. Tracy's the one who tries to get hold of me. I try to keep her blocked out of my life, but then I always fucking give in. And then Jen comes in here not giving me sex, and so that just makes me go.
Told you guys. Told you I wasn't a slut. Told you.
He said Jen's not giving him any sex.
He even told KJ that.
Why are you so upset? What is it? What is it about Tracy that there's some mental attraction there?
Was asked to her. So Tracy,
like what? Like I've never heard this, and obviously that's. And I don't want to bring it for you because obviously there's no truth to that.
To this day, that girl's sister and her parents blame me
for
her taking her own
We're talking about his first wife.
What the fuck is this about? So
yeah,
I apologize.
Well, I mean, it's just whatever.
Thanks, Amy.
I mean, you're talking about human life here, and then she's gonna just really, Google my name, bitch. If you don't like, doesn't matter what does to Clint or her husband, long as Tracy looks good. That's me do another girl in front of her, but yet it never happened, you know. So
I thought I remembered him talking. Maybe it's the one where you guys are on together that he talks more about you.
He was very, I mean, when he first came down, like behind the scenes about the mental hospital and stuff like that, Clint was starting to go through a breakdown. Okay. He was in his car for 3 months and he was contacting the producer. He was contacting a very good friend of his mother's. So they did set him up to go in and get seen. And he did stay at 2 different places for 6 days.
So I'm going to put this comment up because I remember him saying this specifically, Jen. He said that you, on one of these podcasts.
Yeah, he said that I slept with everybody and their mother. You want to know why? Because
no, he said that you gave his lawyer oral sex.
Oh, yeah, days and days. No, I didn't. But he said a lot of stuff when he first got down here. He called me his agent. He said a lot of things that he regrets to this day that he said.
I'm sure.
He said a lot of things. This is Clint from almost 3 years ago, guys. This wasn't him, because if you listen like you guys do every single day, because all of my stuff is commentated on, Clint doesn't talk like this anymore.
At this rate, it'll be, for fuck's sake, will he talk to your my mods are doing just fine.
Valerie, you stop being so angry with your life. Star, you used to be a very nice person.
Stop commenting back at the chat, Jen. What people think about you is none of your business. That goes for
Tracy
everything.
is gone, and there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you know about, and I know about, and that she knew about. And you got, I'm not a sellout. I will not drop. The only person that knows everything is Lily. So that's really all that I care about, and the people that are in here to support me. All of you other ones want me to get mad and get pissed, but this is Clint's story, not your guys's.
Yeah, and the really interesting interview, I think, is the one that the two of you did. Do you remember that you guys came on together after that?
Yeah, I remember the first time that we had to do the shout out for the channel.
You kept saying like you wanted another interview after and I
had fun with you.
Yeah, it was fun. And I was like, okay, you guys have to say we love red flags make cute scarves.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming up. Can we do another one later where we go over that one that you and Clint did together?
Yeah.
That one's a little bit fun.
I would love to do that.
I will, Mrs., but I've been live for like 2 hours now, so I'm going to get off here. Thank you for coming up, Jen. Lindsay, thank you for coming up. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And
Tell Heavy I said hey, and that I hope you guys have a good rest of the weekend. Okay, girl?
I will. Thank you
for having me up here. All right.
Mods, thank you so much for, you guys deserve a raise from that big salary you're making already. And we will recap something at some point. You guys, thanks for the super chats, the people that did. Lindsay, if you have a link you want to send me, please send me that. Thank you everyone for watching, for caring what I had to say about anything. And yeah, great job, mods. And you know, we kind of do this the best we can with you know, I would just expect everyone to be respectful. I really am trying to remain neutral and just commentate on things because I don't want to. There's no one that there's no one that I wish ill will on. You know, there's people I don't agree with, but just because you don't agree with someone doesn't mean you have to just hate their guts and their whole life. But thank you guys so much. Again, Days of Our Lives and Ari, you guys are the heroes for today. This one got a little cray. You guys have a great Sunday, and I will see you later and we'll recap something else. Bye.